That's right. School's been back in session now for just about 2 weeks, but it's not too early to start thinking about college.
Never too early. You know, whether it's preparing for SATs, filling out all those applications, or even applying for financial aid, the whole process really can be a bit overwhelming at times, not just for the student, but also for the parents. So we brought in Tim Peros from Peros College Planning to help make this process a little easier for folks out there. Good morning. Thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
So let's start with the simplest question. When should parents and students start thinking about college planning?
Great question. We used to say maybe wait until they're a freshman year, but now that I have a freshman, we actually started with him in 7th and 8th grade, grooming him to be prepared for the high school and then on to college.
And when you did that, was it, when you say prepare him, talk about like classes to take?
Yeah, so we actually had him take Spanish in 7th and 8th grade. And then we also had him take additional math classes outside of middle school to challenge him a little bit more. So then he would be prepared for high school. So doing that, now he's in honors in math and Spanish and biology because we challenged him. And we find that now working with kids that early, having them do those type of classes prior to that will then prepare them for the high school, then obviously prepare them for college.
Makes sense.
You know, you get these questions or you hear people say rather, you know something, this counts or this doesn't count in terms of your permanent record or applying to college. When does it really begin to matter, the grades? Is it your freshman year? Do those grades matter? Is it only your junior or senior year?
Yeah, freshman year counts a lot because if you want to carry a 4.0, you have to do well your freshman year, right? Because you want to carry a 4.0 all the way through, because if you fall on your face, and this is usually what happens when kids go from middle school to high school, is that high school is a lot more of a challenge than middle school. So that's, again, why you want to start in middle school to prepare them to get that, if they want to carry the 4.0. Because if you have a 4.0 and you're applying to colleges, it's going to open a lot more doors for you.
How about after-school activities, music, sports, debate, chess? I mean, how important are those kind of things? A leadership role on the student council, for example.
All of those that you just mentioned are important. And the one question I get from parents also is, should they have a job? And that should be the farthest down the list. I mean, the kids have a lot on their plate today. It's much more difficult than when I went to high school. So I say, don't do the job. Get in music or sports or be on the debate team or the chess team. All those things will look great on your application and your resume that you build for college.
Let's talk timing. When should students take the SAT and when should they begin preparing for it?
Well, SAT we're actually an ACT state, so most of the kids here take the ACT, but what I ask all the parents and the kids is, what's the best test for you? And they like, what do you mean? Well, I ask them if the kids are good in science. If the kids are good in science, you definitely want them to take the ACT because there's no science on SAT. If the kids aren't good in science and like to write, SAT is a better fit for them. So they should start preparing for it. The ACT is taken in March of their junior year. So I have the kids start prepping for it between their sophomore and junior year summer because nothing's going on. You're not taken away from schoolwork or any other activities, maybe vacation. That's about it.
Now, I know a lot of parents have questions about financial aid, and you have a workshop coming up?
Yes, it's in Brighton on the 16th at 6:30.
And so anyone can attend? Do they have to register?
Yeah, they have to register on my website. It's peroscollegeplanning.com, and they can go on there to register for it. And it's free.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Tim Peros of Peros College Planning. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for the information this morning.
Thanks for having me.
And good luck to your child as well.
Thanks.